Laughter, laughter, laughter for Arthur Flack. All sudden laughter is a reminder of misery and the stark contrast between his experiences and his perfectionist notion of his family and society. Sarcastically, Arthur's life is so contradictory that the viewer easily mistakes Arthur's suffering for genuine laughter in most scenes, raised by delusional, narcissistic mother who calls her son happy. Arthur is forced to be a symbol of joy and pleasure. However, his worldview and miserable physical condition keep him far from being a successful comedian. Of course, it is also possible that his decisions to work as a clown is rooted in his unconscious struggle to cover the burden of repressed memories of childhood abuse. This way of managing failure is a defense mechanism called inverse reaction, and occurs when a person unconsciously replaces unwanted or anxiety-provoking impulses with opposite impulse. As a failed comedian, cut off from social connections, the outer reality of Arthur's world is unstable and fragile. As a result, he resorts to taking medicine, caring for his mother, and grooming in hopes of fame, approval, and love in his imaginations. Immersing himself in daydreams and imaginary scenarios may have emerged as a way of coping with his mother's abuse. By creating a fantasy world where he is popular and loved, Arthur escapes the failure of reality and fulfills his dreams and expectations. However, these fantasies are no use to him in the real world. Before continuing the rest of this episode, this is Scene Psycho channel. If you'd like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumb up and subscribe to our channel for more. Thank you. As far as we see in the film, he has trouble offering to meet Sophie or attend Moray's TV show as a spectator. But honestly, Gotham City is not a place where ordinary citizens can succeed. When power is concentrated in a society, ordinary citizens have limited opportunities to express themselves without being subjected to violence or ridicule. In such a situation, escape to the world of selective dreaming seems logical. Therefore, Arthur's desire to be hospitalized or locked in his refrigerator, where he can physically protect himself from the harsh world outside, is justified. Throughout the film, Arthur's dire economic situation is a dominant theme. In his diary, he writes jokes such as, "I hope my death will make more money than my life," and elsewhere he writes, "Why are poor people always confused? Because they have no money." As someone who is the man of house and deep empathy, takes pride in others. The widespread problem of poverty undoubtedly has a lasting effect on him. At the last time, the condescending attitude of the rich and influentials like Thomas Wayne towards the poor is top down, and they even have the audacity to call them clowns. And in this way, it ignites the anger and dissatisfaction of the citizens, and it becomes a social movement. Now, it's better to analyze the characteristics of Joker and Arthur Fleck in order to better understand the way of his transformation. The Joker is a symbol of anarchy with endless stories, each of which justifies his disregard for law and social order. His main motivation is to expose the dichotomy between the standards that society claims to protect and it is the ugly reality of social life. Wearing a mask of laughter that follows chaos and fear, the Joker tries to find justice in a new order where corrupt and powerful people pay for their misdeeds. Arthur's contradictory life provides a suitable ground for the emergence of such a character, because all the basic concepts in which a person's life is built are thrown on his head. Laughter turns to sadness, motherly love and care turns to torment and abuse. Even his friends betray him, and to further humiliate him, his father, star Murray Franklin, mocks his performance before inviting him on the show. Having faced such unfortunate events one after another, the only thing he can do to moderate and relieve his pain is to kill those 3 disgusting Wall Street employees who were harassing a woman in the subway. Following the shooting, he is terrified and runs away, and while desperately looking for a place to be alone, he finds a public restroom where he unconsciously begins to dance. Arthur's dance shows a state of liberation and relief. During the film, we see the transformation of his dance from a slow and individual state to a more chaotic and social state of expression of satisfaction. The bitter genre of Joker comedy has the ability to expose any kind of pretense and punish injustices equally and severely, whether these injustices and hypocrisies are from an abusive mother or an unfaithful friend or a cunning role model. The Joker has no friends, family, or heroes, which explains why he can't see the humor in other jokes in his mind, and instead, he finds humor in tragic events that align with his twisted attitude. The audience and fans of this type of comedy are people who, like Joker, have experienced alienation from society and have nothing to lose. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment your thoughts about this video in the section below. And if you're a fan of these kinds of videos, please give this video a thumb up and subscribe to the Scene Psycho channel for more. Thank you until the next video. Bye!